My name is Raja Sapta Oktohari. I'm a chairman of Indonesia Asian Para-Game Organizing Committee.
My name is Marco Balic, the chairman of Balic Worldwide Shows.
So hello, I'm Angela Lo. I'm the creative director of the Asian Paralympic opening and closing ceremony 2018.
Hi, I'm Rocky.
And I'm Gina,
And we're the live action directors.
Hello, my name is Matteo Tagliabue. I'm the technical director for staging and scening for the Asian Para Games.
I'm Jai Subiakto. I used to work as a creative director.
My name is Razi Abdullah. I'm from Royal Indo.
Hi, I'm Manisha.
Indonesia banyak makanan.
My name is Annalisa Barbieri.
Hi, my name is Aulia Mahariza.
Hi, I'm Nano.
I'm Reza Osmana.
I'm Doug Williams. I'm head of production for BWS.
Hi, my name is Irana.
Christina.
Hi, I'm Citra Subiakto. I'm the costume designer.
My name is Tabasan Bakhtiar.
Ludovico Clemente from Milan.
Andy being the greatest I've ever met.
Mio amico.
Every beautiful story has to once upon a time, and it was the one upon a time. So the one was the base of the concept. I discovered studying that one of the main pillars of Indonesia is the Pancasila. Pancasila means 5 principles. It's a beautiful philosophical theory that they have. With the Pancasila, they decided to involve all their diversity. Indonesia is the cradle of diversity. They have 1,000 islands, 1,000 languages, 1,000 races, minorities, ethnicities. They have thousands of many things happening. And this diversity is gathered together with the Pancasila. We are one is the concept of the Asian Paralympic opening ceremony. And we are one is what every single person can give, offer to the community.
My job as chairman of the company is to assemble the best team for each of the production that we go through. And in this case, we have involved a great team. We enter in a culture, we like to share, we support a vision, meet the most graceful and beautiful part of the culture of Indonesia. And that was a gift.
When I met Angela, and then we have discussed a lot of, especially the shape of the stage. So first the stage was square, and I think why don't we make something like Indonesia is we have a lot of seas, and why don't we make it a shape like the waves, so it will, and then we can put the video more attractive. It's not just a square thing. And then I also said to Angela, why don't we use the Majapahit sun, because we have like an old ancient thing that they all already portrays how the shape of the sun, and then lots of symbols about the temples, and then all about the reliefs, the bas relief thing. So we have a lot of conversation, and we put our IDs, and it become a solid thing, and I think it will be great at the opening.
We have wonder in Indonesia. We have like Borobudur is one of seven wonder in this world. Also the Komodo. So I'm trying to put the wonder word in my study, and then we did it.
All along the production, we have been supported and guided by the vision of Octo, the president of INAPCOG.
I was appointed by the government last year as a chairman of Indonesia Asian Para-Game Organizing Committee, or INAPGOC, and I received the responsibility as the chairman. And after that, within less than 15 months, effectively only 11 months, we working hand by hand with all stakeholders, also with Asian Paralympic Committee, to make sure, to ensure we can deliver the best Asian Para Games ever.
I could watch you for a lifetime. You're my favorite movie. 1,000 endings. You mean everything to me. You are a cinema. I could watch you forever. Action, thriller. I could watch you forever. You are a cinema, a Hollywood treasure. Love you just the way you are. A cinema, a cinema.
Get up, get down, use that sound. My DJ gonna break it down. Get up, get down, use that sound. My DJ gonna break it down. Get up, get down, use that sound. My DJ gonna break it down. Get up, get down, use that sound.
Such a tight schedule between the show and athletics. We don't have time to relay the grass, so we've had to develop a new system by only covering it for a short amount of time each day, and we have to work very closely with the stadium and the groundsman and have a very defined schedule in order to protect the grass. And that for me is something that we don't do on every ceremony, and is an interesting thing which has been different about this show.
And on this one we have been very, very lucky to work with one vendor in particular, that is Recasitra. They have done the cauldron, the stage, the Pinisi boat and the letters, and they were just amazing. They were delivering over the expectation. So that's just to say you can find very good people to work with.
When you make a good music, you have to have good harmony, beautiful harmony. That's what happened between INAPGOC and BWS.
The opening ceremony collects more or less 1,000 people cast between professional and volunteers. We have almost 20 headline talents in the ceremony, and the team itself is almost 250 people, including international and locals.
We never do these things in 5 weeks. We've done this in 5 weeks. I think everyone needs to remember that. We're going to do 2 ceremonies in 5 weeks, and thank God for the cast. I promise you, if we did not have this cast, it would not be going on, because nothing does in 5 weeks. No. It's the cast. As soon as we saw the cast, we went, okay, we're fine. And we calmed down, because they're so talented, they're so skilled, they're so disciplined, they're so friendly.
They're so generous and respectful. I mean,
there's no divas, there's no ego, it's not difficult to work with.
Talk about the weather, wear a long coat, made a chickadee feather. Well, I smoke loud when I'm pushing through a rush hour crowd on my way to your house. It's a low life, aristocrat sipping fine wine. Ain't my perception of a good time. It's what I'm having. See, where do I sign? I go straight to hell laughing. Come on.
About a month ago, I get contacted by BWS about doing the music for the Asian Paralympic-Games in Jakarta. I said, wow, such an honor for me, to do this, like big event like this, and like a privilege to provide music for them, inspiring music for inspiring athletes, and to inspire the world. Of course, we had several meetings with Angela and the team, and also I had meeting with Ludovico Clemente from Milan, which is, like really helpful in, he as the music consultant is really helping me shape all the music. From the beginning, I really like the idea to combine the Indonesian heritage, the Indonesian traditional music, culture, but also has the international flavor, because it's not just about Indonesia, it's about Asia. Make the world realize that, we all the same.
It was actually end of spring when I was called from ballet worldwide shows to assist Andy Rianto, who is the composer for the Paralympic opening ceremony of the Asian Games. I tried to give him my expertise in large sports ceremonies. I really love working with the local musicians because there are a lot of talented musicians, Andy being the greatest I've ever met. So he also made me discover a lot of Indonesian food that I didn't know previously.
Mio amico. No.
No.
For the international people, it's not an easy one to work 32, 34 degrees during the day and 28, 26 during the night.
The weather is so hot and humid that I have to change 3-4 t-shirts per day.
Maybe we have so many break time because mostly here are Muslim and there is 5 times a prayer in a day.
And it's quite tiring to work under the sun, so we figure out that to make a long break in the hottest hours of the day, it was a good idea, and we did so.
All the Muslims can do their proper prayer every time, so it's quite, I would say it's quite good. Yeah. It's quite.
People is very welcoming and very polite. Sometimes even too polite because they can't say no.
Like last Friday, I'm working with Matteo, and Matteo asking me when everybody is going to pray. Matteo asking me, Nano, why you don't go to pray? I'm just asking back to Matteo. Matteo, you don't go to church every day, every Sunday, right? Yeah, just the same, I think.
There's no better way to grow people than just to put them in the lion pit and let them work without having too many expectations, without putting too much pressure on them, because we are not actually saving lives, we are putting up shows. And here is when the magic comes, because all of a sudden they feel responsible, they feel that they are delivering, and they are actually doing the job.
When we jump in and start this project, I kind of want to have a mutual agreement on agree to disagree, but in the end, it's not about that we can't, but how to find a greater good solution to deliver it in a nice way for the event.
Like the disability lettering, there will be letter D, I, and S. It will be below. We got to figure out the system, how we do it, and hopefully it's run well.
Disabled, which is, it's a brilliant word. We don't use it at all in England, and I really think we should. It's a brilliant word.
We definitely should adopt it, yeah.
Abled.
Yeah.
We didn't even know about it till we arrived, actually.
It's just differently abled, which is just a beautiful way to look at it. It's not negative in any way, actually. It's just
really inclusive.
Yeah.
And when I go back home to the UK, I'm going to bring that word
definitely.
back to Manchester, for sure.
When we developed the idea of the disability segment, although it makes sense as an English word, it's still a reality in most of the world. So to come up with a concept that destroys those letters and those boundaries,
The negative connotation at the beginning.
The Paralympians are great athletes, strong people, people who fight every day to have a normal life. In that struggle, I find the essence of what is beauty, effort and achievement and ambition. All the best of humankind.
Indonesia Minister of Youth and Sports Affairs.
Menteri Pemuda dan Olahraga Republik Indonesia, Imam Nahrawi.
Enggak. Oh, nggak usah. Kita ini biasa.
Can we take the crew round and remove the black comma downstage left, please?
Aduh. Di bawah ya.
Berarti sudutnya masih nggak gitu ya?
Parabol.
Parabol. Parabol.
Tarik ada.
The bow of the president and Abdullah. The archer will enter with his arm. In the opening ceremony, we had this beautiful and massive mass choreography, but at the same time, one of the most emotional and moved moment everybody lived was the 10 years kid in the middle of the field of play, Bulan. So it's the capacity of playing with small and big that every time amaze you, that every time surprise you, that every time mesmerize you.
When we see a moment where grace and heart and harmony in a magnificent setting are combined, that's what makes our life better, and that's what motivates us to keep going, doing this very hard job around the world. It was a beautiful moment to see a lot of tears in the eyes of all the spectators, and to celebrate the president throwing the archery and killing those letters D's and create ability. It was a moment that will stay in my heart for many years to come.
That is beyond any kind of physical or mental impairment, and is the capability of being able to do something. I mean, my talent is my talent. My personal capacity to do things is mine. Go behind the physical limitation. Destroying the three letters is not just destroying three big scenic elements. It's to say we are able.
Only this, dear, is goodbye. For our love is such pain and such pleasure that I'll treasure till I die. So for now, dear, au revoir, ma belle. But I vow, dear, not farewell. For in time we may have all love's glory. Until tomorrow, goodbye.
We started this project like about 2 months ago, and we had a meeting, and I met the creative director, Angela, and then we discussed about this event and then how to mix it together with Indonesian culture in one packaging but still look modern in a nice way. I think this project is, for me, it's like celebrate human, celebrate the diversity and the multicultural. I use a lot of red this time because I think red is very powerful, and I think in each part of Indonesia we have red and also gold. We have to fitting a lot of the dancers and people that will be part of this, and then it's like 500, 700 people today, and then we have to make sure they can move well and then they can dance without any restriction. Kamu segini udah enak, apa mau lebih tinggi atau mau lebih rendah?
Ini udah enak.
Itu ditandain ya? Iya. Oke, ya udah. Oke, ya udah. But he's, maybe I make it longer ya, because he wants on that length.
This one.
Okay. Yeah. So maybe one can be like this,
And the other one,
and the other with a suit,
yes.
but still with some.
Yes.
Can
Yes.
be, you know.
Yes.
I think
Perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of the Republic of Indonesia.
Hadirin sekalian, bagi yang mampu, dimohon berdiri untuk lagu kebangsaan Republik Indonesia.
Indonesia, tanah airku, tanah tumpah darahku. Di sanalah aku berdiri, jadi mandu ibuku. Indonesia, kebangsaanku.
The sign language moment for national anthem was from is Nene, and he has developed a sign language. It is sign language that people can recognise. Yeah, but he's adapted it to our music to make it read more literal.
Bangunlah jiwanya, bangunlah badannya untuk Indonesia Raya. Indonesia Raya, merdeka, merdeka, tanahku, negeriku yang ku cinta. Indonesia Raya, merdeka, merdeka, hiduplah Indonesia Raya.
Behind every single segment there's a story. There's a story of Bulan, there's a story of Sabar Gorki, who is an amazing climber. There's a story of Ilabilities, a group of 5 guys, super able, super cute, they dance in an amazing way. There's a story of Zizi Putri, piano player with a beautiful voice.
So cute. And then we put your lips.
No.
Iya.
Kak Citra.
Iya sayang. Sayang.
Ladies and gentlemen, to take the Asian Paralympic-Games oath on behalf of all coaches, swimming coach.
Hadirin sekalian, Dinda Ayu Sekartaji. Atas nama semua pelatih dan anggota rombongan atlet lainnya, saya berjanji bahwa kami akan berkomitmen untuk memastikan bahwa semangat sportivitas dan fair play sepenuhnya dipatuhi dan ditegakkan sesuai dengan prinsip-prinsip dasar gerakan Paralimpik.
I don't know when Para-Games, Asian Games or even Olympics will come to Indonesia. History is written now. I'm part of it. I'm part of the history. I'm proud of it.
I hope from this moment, start from now, we can enjoying Indonesian together without discrimination to those disabilities person. That's it.
When we carry on this disability thing, and I think people will realize that, oh, this is a beautiful country. We have to keep in unity, and we don't have to have any conflicts. But look at this marvelous athletes and this marvelous musician and this pack of show that represent peace and harmony.
I think with the concept, with the event, the para game itself, I think we need to respect more each other. I think the people more to respect differences, different in religion, different in where you come from, and everything.
Uap yang tinggi besar. Gak tidur. Matanya dipejamkan. Tidak ada lagi gerakan. So left to right, pastikan pipi dan kanan